The morning walk was filled with sounds of birds chirping and other household pets. The alleyways literally deserted, calm and quiet. Lanes gave a pleasant feelings. We stayed at a hotel commonly known as Riyadh in the old town of Marrakesh. The construction and buildings remind of old-style designs. Many of these houses have now been converted to hotels or riads. The old town is surrounded by a huge wall spanning the entire perimeter. Our breakfast was rich with fruits, jam, honey, and traditional Moroccan delights. The Moroccan tea, prepared with a lot of mint, was flavorful and refreshing. The souk are situated in Medina, which is the old, walled part of the city. Located north of Jema El Fana, the main city square, the souk has 3 entrances accessible from the square. The souk of Marrakesh are the largest and most colorful in Morocco, with a worldwide reputation for being fantastic markets to explore, bargain, and marvel at the goods. With their numerous winding alleyways and stalls piled high with rugs, brassware, jewel-colored silks, leather goods, and mounds of spices, the souk are a must-visit. The various souk are divided into sections based on the goods offered. The most valuable items, such as gold and jewelry, were always displayed in the center of the main souk area. The souk and markets have stood for centuries and were traditionally open-air markets, visited by traveling merchants selling all types of exotic wares. Marrakesh has a strategic location and its souk have always been important. Le Jardin Secret. The origins of Le Jardin Secret go back to the second half of the 16th century. The idea of restoring the building complex and opening it to public took root in 2008. And Le Jardin Secret came into being 8 years later. Today, the green spaces of Le Jardin Secret are divided into an exotic garden and an Islamic garden. The exotic garden is filled with plants coming from all over the world, recalling the experimental aspect of the great gardens. The 4-part layout of the Islamic garden, designed to facilitate the irrigation of the grounds, reminds you of the description of heaven as narrated in the Quran. The garden is, as a matter of fact, a metaphor of heaven. It is a sacred place, laid out according to rigid geometrical rules, in which the Muslim order asserts itself over the wild disorder of nature. Jema El Fana is a square and marketplace in the Medina Quarter, Old City of Marrakesh, Morocco. It remains the main square of Marrakesh, used by locals and tourists. The square continues to serve as a meeting place at the heart of the city, despite having no formal architectural delineation. During the day, it is predominantly occupied by orange juice stalls, water cellars with traditional leather water bags and brass cups. It was also the site of a traditional Friday market, a stage for the performance of fantasias and the setting of public entertainment in the evenings, much as today. From the square, we headed to a nearby restaurant for lunch. We got the famous dish, tagine. It was very hot outside. So, after lunch, we headed back to our hotel. We returned, covering few more of the souk and alleyways. We headed to a nearby restaurant in the evening for our dinner, where we tried some of the traditional Moroccan dishes. Finally, it was time for us to wind up our day. On to the day 3 of exploring Morocco.